Welcome to Spoiler Street. In this video I will be discussing Coronation Street Spoilers next week between the 16th and the 20th of May. Coming up on Monday's episode, we will see Imran and Toya gather their family and friends together for the naming ceremony of baby Alfie. Everyone is dressed up for the special occasion and things seem to be going well. But the atmosphere of the party suddenly changes as Abby makes an unannounced entrance. Because of everything that has happened lately between Abby, Imran and Toya, they weren't expecting her to show up at all to the naming ceremony. So they are somewhat in a state of panic when she shows up. Abby is well dressed and makes sure everyone knows that she is there for her baby son Alfie. Fizz is out with her boyfriend Phil and a couple of his friends enjoying a meal together. Things take an awkward turn when one of Phil's friends recognises Fizz's face from somewhere. He then reveals that he was part of a prosecution for when Fizz was on trial in court a few years back. This is awkward for Fizz, and she must feel out of place knowing that Phil's friends know her past history, one that she would rather forget. Coming up on Wednesday the 18th, Tim continues lying to his wife Sally about the severity of his heart condition. He hasn't been able to perform properly in the bedroom lately because of his recent heart surgery, so asks Sally to meet him at a hotel in hopes of redeeming himself. Tim is determined to be ready, so he takes a pill to help boost his performance. But things take a turn for the worst and Tim's health starts to decline and he suddenly becomes short of breath and unable to perform. Sally is extremely concerned about Tim and he then tells her the truth about having taken the pill, despite the warnings on the box about people with heart conditions. Toya sends Imran into a panic when she tells him that she has allowed Abby to take Alfie for a walk by herself. Toya recently noticed Abby trying to sneak Alfie out of the hospital in a possible attempt to run away with him, so Imran is quite rightly concerned about Abby being alone with the baby. Imran still thinks that Abby can't be trusted and he begins spiraling into a panic trying to get in contact with Abby immediately. Tracy confronts Ken as she spots him talking and laughing with Daniel. Tracy has recently found out that Daniel knew about Max spiking her daughter Amy's drink, but didn't say anything and kept it a secret between him and Max. Tracy felt betrayed by finding this out and is shocked that her father Ken has forgiven Daniel so quickly. On Friday's episode, Tim spots his wife Sally speaking to Ronnie, and as he is heading over to them, he overhears Ronnie laughing and making a remark about a night at a hotel being a flop. Tim automatically thinks that he is talking about his failure to perform sexually for his wife Sally at the hotel, and is furious that Sally would be airing their private business in public. Before he knows it, Tim punches Ronnie in anger for laughing at him. But Tim has the complete wrong end of the stick, because Ronnie and Sally weren't talking about him at all. Daniel is still feeling guilty after being exposed for covering up Max's secret. He confides in his friend Nicky. Daniel tells her that he is doubting his confidence and that he thinks he no longer deserves to be a teacher anymore. Nicky tries her best to comfort him and they seem to be getting closer and closer. Nicky then surprises Daniel by grabbing his hand and suggesting that they could have a future together as a couple. This seems to catch Daniel off guard and I wonder what his reaction will be. Tyrone is suspicious of Phil's behaviour. Tyrone is out with his daughters and notices Fizz's boyfriend Phil handing a large envelope over to someone in the garden. He knows that Phil has told Fizz that he will be in Leeds, so for him to be lying to her and acting in this shady manner is starting to ring alarm bells in Tyrone's head.